Okay. All right. So while others are joining, I'll just recap the last session. So we just started off with backend database testing in last class. So I was giving introduction about DBMS and RDBMS. The difference between these two is the relational thing, which makes the DBMS RDBMS. That's what is known as relational database management systems. So nowadays everybody uses RDBMS only because of its relational thing between objects of database. So only DBMS is MS Access and others, which basically can be used as database, but yeah, the large companies cannot use it. So RDBMS is the best. And okay, advantages and disadvantages and definition of database. So what is a database? It's an object which specifies location where the data will be stored in simplistically. And mostly there are different types of databases, system databases and user defined, but the user defined databases are being dealt with by testers, developers and DBA team. System databases is just for the system purpose, for the installation, post installation they will be created. And so the structured query language is categorized into 4 different parts. DDL, data definition language, which basically consists of create, alter, drop, truncate commands. DML, which is the main part of structured query language. Data manipulation language, which consists of select, insert, update, delete commands, which we basically interact with as a testing team member. TCL is known as transaction control language, which is common for everyone. After basically you modify database, you have to commit, or and you want to roll back to the previous version, you can roll back. So it has nothing to do with select, but something to do with update and other modificational things. And DCL is basically done by the database administrator, which is to give or take permission, grant or revoke. So we have seen theoretically how to create a database. This is actually DBS job, so no need to worry about as a tester. You don't create databases. So after creating databases, then we will use them to create tables or interact with the tables, stuff like that. So the syntax would be create database, database name, so and so. And you can use this as a simple example, create database, database name. And tables are the basic building blocks of the database, which basically consists of rows and columns. And creating a table needs you to mention the columns, and these are the limitations for creating table. And the column table creation can be done using this format or syntax. And example will be create table, table name, and each column name, the data type, and any restriction, not null or uniqueness. These are called constraints. So you can mention the constraint. These are optional. So that's why whatever is mentioned inside the square bracket is optional. Whatever is mentioned within the angular bracket is user defined. So you have to replace these by the actual values at the time of running the SQL query. And okay, these are the R symbols, and these are the keywords. You have to use them as is. Create table. Table is a keyword. So all right, so create table, table name, and we can mention some column names like this. And whatever is mentioned within the brackets, the number is the max limit. So you can go up to that length or size. And DML create, is the DML we are talking about or DDL? Yeah, still DDL, sorry. So alter, drop, truncate are the other commands. So alter is used for modifying the table structure in terms of columns, their data types. So if I already created a table called student, and I can alter table student, add age, I can add more columns if already columns are present. I can drop them off, or if already columns are present, I can change the data types. Okay, so add, alter, drop are sub commands within the alter. And DML is mainly used, like I said. So select, insert, update, delete are the commands, and select star from table name, which fetches all the columns within specified table name, and select specific columns will fetch only. And you can play with this. You can only fetch only the last 5 columns or first 5 columns by pre-suffixing, or you can also sort them. So we will see those today. So how do you insert data, which is the next DML? Select, insert. So we will see select, and we will see more of select later when we are doing the running the SQL commands in any of your installed database software. So how do you enter the table data? Using insert command. So insert table data. So the insert command is used to enter the data into the table, and if you are providing the data for all the columns in the same order, then it's optional to specify the column. Whereas if you're entering the data in a particular columns only, then we must specify the column list by representing the names of the columns for which we are supplying the data. So for example, we already created a table. Okay, we will see the example later. Or next, deleting table data. That is the next column, next command. So deleting is used for sometimes you also call truncate or delete. So this is, as the name suggests, to remove the data from the table. And delete, or okay, the main command for this is insert. And delete, I'll mention in all caps so that it's, you can remember it as a keyword. Delete or truncate, both are used to delete the data from the table, and both of these will only remove the table data, and they would not affect the table structure. So table structure remains the same. So what is the difference between two is, truncate command will only remove the entire table data, and delete command can remove either entire table data or particular record data. So let's mention those. Command can remove either entire table data or a particular record data, whereas truncate command can remove only entire table data. So delete command will remove the data record by record. So that's another difference. Record by record, and truncate command will remove entire table data at test rich. Entire table data at test rich. Let me keep this together. Okay. And while deleting the data, the delete command will maintain removed records details, and the truncate command will maintain the details of the removed data pages in the transaction logs files. So, which is one of the files maintained by database. Data page is nothing but it will be used for storage and retrieval in the data in terms of tables, and all these tables will be stored under data pages by SQL server or whatever database you are using. So we will see more of this in the, I think one of you guys said last class they have database installed, right? So who is that? I think because Bhomik said,
Yeah,
right?
you need the share for the SQL skin, Sangam.
Yeah. So if I go on like this, you will lose the theory. You will get lost in the theory. So let's start some practicals parallelly. So I will make you the presenter,
Yeah,
Bhomika.
you need the first will connect the virtual machine, okay?
Okay. Let's see how fast it is.
Mm.
Did you share your screen?
Yeah, I'll share. I click share. You got it, Sangam?
Yes, I can see your screen
Yeah, you
now.
can handle. This one is virtual machine and this one is the SQL developer, okay? You can use.
Okay, so go ahead and give me control, and
Okay.
we'll take over.
How did your name? Sangam. Yes.
Yeah, we'll make the presenter. Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's it.
presenter again. No.
No?
Give the. Oh wait, take it back. I'll cancel, because if you are giving me control again, I mean you are making me the presenter. Okay, cancel it.
Presenter is cancelled right now. Right now you are a presenter.
No. It makes my screen visible. So if you want your screen visible, right? So presenter is not like individual; it's a system. So okay, let's make you the presenter back again, and then I'll try to move my mouse and see if it moves automatically. Yeah, I'm canceling. So okay, I think you made me the presenter. Let me make you the presenter. Okay, so now again share your screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, let me. No. So what you do is there is a give control option, right? So go ahead and do it.
Okay, wait.
Right click on my name. So probably
Yeah.
there will
Yeah,
be.
your name and then the verify presenter change. Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try this. Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm the presenter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to control my system. So I'm right click on, and there is option called give keyboard and mouse. So you have to click on that. The option right below the make presenter, there is another option. So hold on. So now you can see my screen, right, everybody?
Yes.
So now if I give you control, you can move actually. Okay. So can you see that? I think the GoToMeeting window you
Yeah.
can't see, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually move mouse. And okay, so let me make you the presenter again. Now you can actually. Okay. Now you are the presenter. So your screen will be visible, but I'll be controlling you.
And then I'll click share. Share in down part in share. I'll click it, or I already click my screen share, and then I'll click the share also.
No, your screen is not visible.
Not visible. I'll just click. Yeah.
Okay. So you just share your screen. There is a share screen option on the.
Yeah, I click your name and then Sangam and then share.
Oh no. Wait a minute. First you share your screen. I'll tell you what to do next.
Okay. The screen. I click it screen and then share.
Yes. Share your
Yeah.
screen. Oh, okay. Now go to meeting. Click on my name and tell me what do you see. Options. Right click on my name.
Yes, I forgot it right now. I got
Keyboard
it.
and mouse control.
I'm so
Oh
tired.
my God. Again, you are making me the presenter. Okay, let's do this couple times. I am making you the presenter again. Yes. Now hold on. Don't make me the presenter back. Now share your screen.
I click the share
Yeah, share your screen.
and then I click your name.
Hold on there. Right click and select give keyboard and mouse control. That's the one. That's it.
Keyboard and mouse control. Yes.
Okay.
And then
Now you share your screen. Now
can I click OK?
yeah, what okay? I don't know, but
অর্পা আমি বন্ধ করে দিচ্ছি, আমি ক্লাসে আছি। ওকে মা, বন্ধ করে দাও। না 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 বন্ধ করো, এখন ক্লাসে আছি আমি। বন্ধ করো। ওকে বাই। Sorry, this sound is internet.
no, that's okay. So share your screen so that everybody can see your screen.
Yeah, keyboard and mouse control.
I think I can control, but I don't see.
I click share and down part is one box is share. I'll click it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you fine?
Oh, okay, good. So now I can. Okay, now you see my mouse moving. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you installed Oracle Virtual Machine, VirtualBox. So let's see.
Just click start. Start, green button, start.
Right. Let's see. I just clicked on it. Okay, let's open. Okay, now it's full screen. Okay, go ahead and just type something. It's not allowing me to type.
Just Oracle. Just it the
Okay.
Oracle.
Okay. You connect using con command. Con Oracle.
Yeah.
I don't see the prompt. So when prompt appears, I can start.
You didn't see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen, but you can type. You also have control, right? So
no,
connect.
you can take your control. You can use it.
No, but where do you type? I started typing, it's not appearing. So did you work with this before, the virtual machine?
Yeah. Before I work in virtual
Now
machine.
you go to the like prompt where you can type the commands, like select command or whatever.
Minimize. This one is.
Yeah. You open it, yeah. Oh, SQL developer is fine.
Yeah, SQL
Whatever is
developer.
working fine, you open it, because non-working ones we don't want. Yeah, SQL developer is fine. Yeah. Let's go to that.
Yeah, this one is launching. Wait.
Okay, so let's let it open. Okay, so let me take control from here. Okay, so everyone, you can install Oracle SQL Developer. Okay, so this is like you can also use it as a query browser. In any of the, you can save your SQL queries in this .SQL format. So let's expand this database. It's loading.
My database name is EMP. You can use EMP file.
Imply, yeah. Okay, so let it load. Maybe
Not full name empty, only for EMP.
EMP, right? So you already created the database
Yeah.
and you created a table, right?
Just you can use the command only for.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, it's taking long, loading. Okay, let's type select start from EMP. Okay, you are getting error. Network adapter could not establish the connection. Did you run at least one query?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Just click okay. Okay.
let's connect. First of all, you have to connect, and then so you can do so by right clicking on this and connect, and it will ask you user ID password. And if you already stored your user ID password like Oracle, then it will make you connect. So still not true.
Yeah, it's last corner. Yeah, green button. You click it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So this problem with the virtual machine. This is in the virtual machine, or it's not in outside virtual
No,
machine?
this one is the virtual machine connected for the virtual machine.
The virtual machine is slow. Right. I'm right clicking. It's not responding.
This one is block it and then.
Okay, you control. Just can run one command at least. If at least it runs one command, then I would know that it's working. No, leave this Oracle 11G, Bomik. Let's use the SQL developer only. That seems to be working, but it was hung. So just let's wait, or you can restart it.
Again, I restarted SQL.
SQL developer is fine, but it's not.
Virtual is restarted again, huh?
No, close it. Virtual machine is closed. It takes a lot of time. It uses a lot of resources. It makes you maybe because of VM, it's getting slow.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let me restart SQL developer because it's hung, and let's close VM. VM is not required. This takes time in the beginning, but
you can use it from online too.
Okay, really? So let's use online then. All we need to run is the commands, right?
Yeah, go to W3 School and SQL database. They have like online version. You can run all the command.
Oh, okay. Let's use that. Okay. What is the
W3school.com.
W3 Skills? Okay. I didn't know that they have their own database. Okay, W3 Schools, and there is a section called.
Now go to W3 school website. There is like a lot of tutorials. So if you go to
I know,
SQL,
but where is the database where you can run the database queries?
no, they have like preset like thingy. So you don't need database. Like you can do it preset. Like
Please. No. We want to run actual commands and see. So
no, yeah, you can run from there too. They have like dummy database, so you can run those database.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, right. So okay, so that's not realistic. Okay, so let's stick to the project oriented. So in project, any real-time project, we use SQL Developer or Oracle or MySQL, right? So online database is just for the practice. You can do that, but let's try to use the right click. Yeah, right click connect. Now let's see. It is very slow. It always like this. I'm clicking on connect and it's not responding. So Bhaumi, can you connect at least? Connect and see. You take the control. Timing. Connect and then once you connect again,
Machine is freezing.
right, it's
Yeah, this one is frozen.
so close it and reopen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I'm not going for online databases is because it's not realistic. That's you can still use it for your practice, but I would suggest create your own database in here and see that way. You know, hands-on. You can get hands-on project oriented.
Right now everything's
Close
freeze.
it. Yeah. I think the VM VirtualBox is making it.
Yeah, virtual box is.
Close everything and reopen. You go to task manager and fill the process. Even right click is taking time. Oh, don't uninstall. Just close it.
No, just to close it. That's why I'm trying.
Okay, let me take control. So let me right click. Okay, if you wanna restart your system, that's fine because once restarts, it becomes better. Instead of wasting time, we can restart and boom. So okay, Bomik, make me the presenter, and when you restart your machine fresh, okay. And meanwhile, I'll just go with the theory, some more theory, and we'll come back to you. Okay, na? Yeah. So just make me back the presenter instead of wasting time. You restart your. I don't know whether you're attending the GoToMeeting from the same machine, but
I'll restart and then
you can join back. You will not miss anything. I'll just repeat the same. Okay. Make me the presenter again. It is very slow. I know. Or if anyone else has a database installed, we can connect to them. It's up to you guys. Okay. Can you make me the control? I mean, you have to right click on my name and make me the presenter. That's all. Okay. Now I am sharing.
Chat.
Make me the presenter before. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. Now let's see who was saying the W3 schools. I just opened it. Let's see quickly. And there are a lot of tutorials here you can go through. This makes database.
Go to SQL.
Okay, there you go. Server side. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. So basically, you can interact with.
Yeah, you can try it, or and there is another one like little bit. If you go a little bit up, not the downside.
I'm all.
Like try it yourself option, so you could run from there too.
Okay. Oh, it is also taking time. That's why I don't want. Okay, so let it respond. I think that's also taking time. Okay. Yeah, so you can see select from customers, try it yourself. So the customer table is already created. Now the thing is we want to create our own table and interact with it. So if I run this select star from customer, automatically
you can like you can modify your database too from here.
Right, yeah. I get this. So this is good for your practice though, but I would still suggest the realistic database, not online database like this. There are, what is it saying? Not enough remaining storage space on the storage. Error. Okay, I'm simply running. Okay. Yeah, so it retrieved the data from the table customers. So instead of star, I can just mention customer ID, comma customer name from customers. Yeah, so you can still run it, but you don't get the same feel as you use a real database. So I still go for that one, but you can practice on this. So this is a query and this is a data. Okay, so let's continue until she restores our system with the theory, and then we'll jump to the practicals. Theory. Okay, so truncate command syntax is simple. Truncate table name. So example would be truncate table name like EMP. So she has created EMP, and this is a syntax and example. So similarly for delete, syntax will be delete from table name, and you can optionally mention the where condition, where so and so is so and so. So if you don't mention the condition, unconditionally the whole table will be deleted. So if you mention the condition, whichever columns satisfy the condition will only be deleted. So example will be delete from EMP. So that deletes the entire data from EMP table. And another example would be delete from EMP where EMP ID equals 101. So that will only delete the record where EMP ID is 101. So it could be one row or multiple rows. So it will delete only those rows or records which have EMP ID as 101. Okay. Now we will see this on the database in a few minutes. So in case of Oracle database, once we delete the data with truncate command, after that, even by using rollback, we cannot get back the data. So it's auto commit. So just remember that for Oracle database, that's auto commit. But if you use delete command to remove the data, after that, we can get back the delete data by writing rollback. So truncate will make you data retrievable. So it's automatically committed. So whereas the delete, you can always roll back. So in case of SQL Server, either after truncate or delete, we can get back the deleted data by using rollback. So this is just you can say limitation or feature or advantage. So Oracle database, this not Oracle database. Truncate cannot roll back. Using truncate, you cannot roll back the data. Using delete, you can roll back. Okay, in case of SQL Server, truncate and delete, both commands, upon running them, you can still retrieve. So that's just a note to remember. So real time, so you can run multiple commands, like you can write begin transaction tran, select star from EMP, then truncate table EMP. Okay, so you can also option, I mean, I'm just commenting it, delete from EMP, so that will delete, and select star from EMP, then rollback transaction. So transaction name is tran, so I can roll back the whole. So when I again want to retrieve the whole data, select star from EMP, you can retrieve. Okay, so majorly our concentration will be on select only, so we will give more focus on select, because whether it is manual testing or automation testing, you just want to fetch the data. That means you do the transaction, you do your online front-end activity operation, and you want to see whether your front-end activity has affected any of the database tables. So that only way is to run the select command. So in order to retrieve complex information from the table, we can use additional options such as clauses to the select statement, not just select star from EMP, but you can use clauses. So let's see example. Syntax you already know, so but big syntax with all the classes you can see. So just remember that whatever is mentioned in the square bracket is optional. So whether you use these clauses or not, you can still run simplistically. Select column names, column 1, 2, 3 from EMP, and where conditions. So optional clauses are indicated using square brackets. Okay, so the big syntax will be select. You can mention star or column list. So column 1, column, comma, column 2 separated by commas from table name. Now that's a simple select query. And if I want to put a condition, where condition, you can put a condition. So condition can be replaced by something equals something, something greater than something, something greater than or equal to something, something less than or less than or equal to, not equal to. You can put all those conditions, any condition. So we will see that in examples. And you can also group by columns. So you got the and you can also have condition based on book data. Aggregate functions. or group by column name. And you can also order by. So all these are called optional. Order by column name in either ascending order or descending order. ASC stands for ascending order, or, so don't use or, either use this or that. So just indicate that I use by. Desk means descending order. So descending order in the sense it's maximum first and minimum last, or top first, greater value first and gradually decreasing. That's a descending. Ascending is small value first or less value first, then gradually increasing to the greatest value. So this is the whole syntax of the select query with all the classes, and whatever classes we want to use, we can use. And the specifically where class we can elaborate. So the where class is basically used to retrieve the table data based on the condition. So if there's whatever condition is satisfied, it will only retrieve that data. So we are basically putting condition. Only those records that satisfy this criteria will be displayed in the output. And the condition can be given based on any column of the table. So let's see some examples. For example, we have let's take class table. And class table is like this. Class student ID, student name, class ID, and marks. Okay, so this is a simple table. And student ID 1, student name is A. Let's say class ID is 101, and number of marks he got is 300. I'll just copy. Student ID 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can call the students as A, B, C, D, E, and the classes they are taking is 101, 100, 101, 100, 102, and they got marks like 200, 150, 150. Okay, so let's say this is the class table. Okay, and if I run the query select star from student, okay, let's call this student table, class table. Okay, so that will retrieve whole table, right? Whole data from the student table. Now, if I put a where condition, select star from student where class ID equals 101. Okay, so this will retrieve what rows? Don't worry, we will see on the SQL developer, but meanwhile, I am just showing you an example. Where CID is 101, how many rows are matching? This one, and this one. So number 1, 3, and 4 rows will be displayed in the output, right? Now, same thing if I make a complex where condition, where CID is 101 and marks is greater than 200. So basic query is I want to retrieve or get the details of the students who belong to the class 101 and also having more than 200 marks. Okay, so that's the query. Now you have to run the SQL query for that one. That's the English query. I had to translate into SQL, structured query language. Okay, so that would be this. So that was you literally make translate English into SQL. That's all you do. Okay, so we have seen where condition. Now let's see some examples and group by. And what is group by? Group by class is used for making the table data into different groups based on the column. So after grouping the data on each group, we can apply the aggregate functions. What are the aggregate functions? Count.
Sangam, Sangam, my screen is ready. That time the virtual machine is down. Right now is okay.
Okay, can we connect now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make you the presenter and we can practice some of these.
Yeah. Right now is.
Start from somewhere here, or if you already created employee table, we'll start from select. Now,
just a copy and paste, and maybe everyone knows what is the result is coming.
Yeah, let's type it. That way you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So let's make you the presenter. Okay, now you're the presenter. Do the thing.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, no, you're making me the presenter again. I told you, right? Cancel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
so
it?
I am making a presenter. No. You are again. I am the presenter. So keyboard and now you share your screen. Then give keyboard and mouse. Okay. Now you are the presenter. Now share your screen. And give the keyboard and mouse control. Just do the same thing that you did before. Okay, so can you share your screen? I just sent you the request.
Yeah, I already take it shared.
Okay, so I don't see it yet. No. Okay, so there is a icon called computer, right? The screen computer. Just click on that. Now you will be able to see. Yeah. You are actually making me the presenter back. I think you're getting confused. Okay, change the presenter to I am making you the presenter. Yeah, you are the presenter now. Now, just as you did before, share your screen rather than asking me to share. Now it is okay. Okay, good job. Now right click on my name and give keyboard and mouse control. Exactly that you did. Do not do anything else.
Just in name.
Right click my name and select keyboard and mouse control.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Okay, now I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you already ran. That's good. So initially you have to connect. So she already connected. So I don't want to disconnect. So once you connect, the disconnect option will be there. That means you are connected. Okay. So we will create a table or create a database if you want. So she already created a database called Oracle. So now let me. Okay, database is already created. I don't want to create another. Create table called. I want to create another table.
Or you can create a rename and then EMP1 or something.
All right. Okay, I will create a couple of tables. Create table called class. Create table class, and I want to create 2 columns in it: class ID and name. Okay, and size. Okay, when I type, it's not coming. Class ID, or let's say just in short CID, and its data type is integer, not null. I don't know, we have to mention the full name. It's not taking. So did you mention employee number as integer, or department number as integer, or something else?
Just use the dex command and then they show the what is the field there.
Okay, create. Okay, create function. That's okay.
Or you can use the number field. Integer they didn't accept, you can use the number field.
Number. Okay. Okay, at least I'll try to. This is not null, and okay, got that. So comma, name, let's say varchar or char, so automatically.
Yeah, basically varchar is better for the SQL.
Right, so let's
varchar
use
2 is better, yeah.
10. And size integer, we can make it default 20, and that's all. Now let's run this.
I think the class is actually, the table class name is different, so you have to use the class 1 or something like that.
Oh, right, that's
sense it's X.
Correct.
There you go. Now it's going to be working.
Right. Oh, oops. Invalid identifier. It says error report invalid identifier. Invalid identifier. We are not concerned about creating table, but just wanted to see, or we'll directly go to the start using EMP table. Okay. Okay, so it says invalid identifier. Not sure what is. Okay, so directly we'll jump to the EMP table. No, let's not create and start from EMP. Okay, so all we need to just do is select query. So instead of using all those, we will see update also, select and update. That's what we stick to. Instead of creating table, insert table, we don't need to do any of this in realistic testing. So let's do the select query with where. So this would retrieve all the data, like, and if I want to retrieve the data where department number is 20, I would simply put where department number equals 20. So that would restrict the rows, right? Department number is 20. Now I can increase the where condition limitation. So let's see again, what is the total rows? So I want my queries. I want to get all the employee data who belong to department number 20 and whose job is analyst. Okay, so you simply mention the same the extra where condition with the and keyword. So job equals analyst. Okay, so just remember that you put do not use the double quotes, use a single quote. So Java has double quotes for strings, and database, I mean different databases, different database has different convention. So this works with single quotes. Okay, now let's make it little more complex by grouping the grouping them together. So we were just talking about group by. So how do you do? I'll just group by class. We can group together based on the aggregate functions, right? So let me just and group by. Okay, which column you want to group by? And I have to use
sum or count, you can use.
Yeah, so basically I have to use the aggregate function. So aggregate functions are, I'll just write the theory right. Group by class is used to make data group into grouping the data using aggregate functions. So what are the aggregate functions? Count, min,
maximum, minimum,
average, yeah, sum. Okay, so I'll simply modify this. Instead of modifying this, I'll write another. So I wanna group by employee number and count star. Okay, so let's put an alias for this. Okay, count star will be displayed as is. So let's call it number of employees from EMP table, group by EMP number. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the employee number, basically I want to get employee number. These many employee numbers have same employee number. So because employee number is unique for each employee number is given to the one employee only. Okay, so our query was not realistic. So let's make a different query, realistic query. So that's a whole data. Okay, you can come up with your own queries. Okay, now I want to see, all right, for each department, how many employees belong. Okay, so how do we write that query? Or how many departments are there? There are how many 20 department number 20? How many such departments are there? So and so. How many row data? So let's come up with the query. Department number count star. Group by expression. Oh, oops. Okay, so there are like 6 department numbers with department number 30 and 5, 3, 10 departments with, 3 departments with department number 10. So you can group by like this, and you can use alias. This is called alias. So whatever I mention and side by, if I give space and if I mention that alias name will be displayed in the output. So just for the display purpose, you can do this. So in this example, the number of departments is called alias, and
as or concatenation.
Yeah, so this is like a duplicate name given to the column. So I can basically give duplicate name to any number, any column name. So instead of department number, I can write the whole department number. So this is basically used to, display, understand. So you can easily understand the whole name instead of short forms. So it is mainly used for representational purpose only, the alias names. And next one is having. So I'll just make a note here, and then we will see example. So having class is one of the classes. Having clause is one of the classes used in the select. So it is used to apply conditional data in a where clause, and where class can be used to provide condition to each column data, and whereas the having class will be used to apply the condition in each group. So group having, so you can specify side by side. Where class will be used to use before the grouping the data, and having class will be used after grouping the data. That is the difference between where and having. Way to use which clauses depends on the criteria of the. Okay, so let's here we will jump to practicals. I'll just write it down. Having clause is used after group by, so that's why I said group by and having go hand in hand. Grouping the data. Okay, so the difference between having and whereas is, I'll just mention another comment. Where clause is used before grouping. Okay. Okay, so let's, okay, you can save this Oracle.SQL. So it will be saved in this location on desktop. Okay, so let me give you an example, and anybody can write or say. I will type it. So let me fetch the whole table data. Okay, so Bomix, start with you. So query is list out the employees, list out the departments, okay, and the number of employees in them, okay, in each department. Okay, first write that simple query. There is more to it, but let's go gradually. Okay, you got the query, right? Query, I'll just write down the query here. List out the departments and the number of students, number of employees. Each department. Who? Okay, so let me write the whole query. Then you can part by part you can build it. Who have more than 2,500 salary. Okay, so that's the query. You can write the whole thing or you can write the part of it. Okay, go ahead. Let me save it. Okay, so then we can give control to each and everyone and ask them to, right? So that way you can get hands-on. Yeah, Baumik, go ahead.
We are using the having and group clause and where clause also.
Yeah, exactly. That's
okay. Select employee number, EMP now, and then employee name.
Let's see the error, if at all. Don't worry about the error. Just start writing and we will.
And the department name, huh? We need.
Yeah, you can display. Yeah, department name also. Display is not a problem, but use the where class and group by. So where clause is used before group by and having clause is used after group by. So this example you use where and group by. Then next example someone will use group by and having. So that's
Number from EMP. However, EMP now.
So far so good. So where, that's important.
Yeah.
So what was the condition? The condition is
Equal is EMP number. Just I put one number. 7, 3, 6, 9, and then group by.
why are you mentioning employee number 7369?
Just I'll specifically this one, or I'll put to the employee name, e-name also.
Okay, are you picking manually? Employee number 7369 has salary?
Yeah, all I put to the EMP now. Okay.
No. Okay. Go back, delete, backspace. That's the wrong idea. Employee number you don't have to give. So basically the condition.
I think.
Okay, somebody who is speaking. Anyone can try.
I think you have to you have to apply like the greater than or greater than option.
Correct. What is greater than what? That you have to mention that.
For the salary.
Salary. That
salary greater than 2,500.
Right. So instead of salary, you are writing employee number.
Okay, that time I need the salary.
Everything is fine. Just like no. Everything is fine.
So far you are right, Baumik. Yeah, just write that where condition right.
Okay. Salary, SL.
SL, yeah.
Greater than 2,500.
Greater than 2,500.
Okay, that's it.
And then group by, huh?
You can group by. Yeah, group by. Yep. Group by. I want to group by employee ID. Employee number.
And having count department now, huh?
No, I don't think so. You need like having option.
Let's run this one. Then you will put group by and having. Oh, you are writing having also. Count of
department name. And order by descending or ascending.
Okay. No, let's not make it complex. So
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you make it more complex, everybody will get confused. Okay, just type semicolon and run it.
Okay.
I would suggest just type but it shows error. Okay, there is a mistake. Let's run. It will throw error.
Yeah, this one is error. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
EMP now in count. Better than
by. Okay, 1 second. Give me the control.
Maybe field is missing.
By employee. Till here you will run. Okay. Then we will see. Yeah, just run till here. Because it was showing the red. That means it's wrong.
Yeah, this one also wrong.
Group by employee ID. What's wrong with this?
EMP not ID.
There is no such thing as EMP ID, right? EMP number.
EMP field is not same. That's why it is error.
Run it again. What it says?
Okay. Wait, I will select the
question.
Select start. My goodness. Start from B. What is the field that the field is coming? EMP EMP Yeah, this one is fine. Ename. Yeah. Count the department name. DEPT.
Put count star. Just put count star. Department.
Yeah, better.
Okay, now rerun it.
Cell. What is the cell? Cell is filled there. Yeah, okay.
By expression.
It should be a space like after get assign.
Count from EMP. Higher cell. Put them space.
Put a space. Yeah. Now run.
Okay, just remove the group by and run till salary is greater than. Till that, yeah, we will go step by step. No, remove count star.
No. That's why I remove it. Group star. I didn't select it. This one.
No, just say select number, employee name.
You're running.
Salary is greater than
where? Maybe this one.
You selected, but you didn't select from where. No, it's not going to be work. You have to select like from where. Okay, I think you should write like select employee name from account. Star from employee where salary is from. Okay. The comma, you have to take off the comma. Take off the comma.
Which one? Employee name before.
Employee name, yeah.
No, need for the comma. Need for the comma. Need for the comma. Without comma, this one is not working.
We take control here. So let's start writing simple to complex. So if you go to directly complex, it's not going to work. Okay, so I want to fetch those employee numbers and employee names from employee table whose salary is greater than 2000. Simple query. So let's remove all this. Okay, so that's simple. So that clearly says salary. Okay, if you want, you can include a salary also. So we can clearly see, and I can put alias name salary. Okay, so clearly I can see that all these person salary is greater than 2500. So my query is successful, right? Okay, so let's use select star from employee. Okay, let's keep this handy so that we can run the whole query. Okay. Okay, so now let's build the query again. Now I want to list out the departments, okay, which have the employees having the
maybe department 20, which one getting the salary? Yeah, how much salary? Yeah.
Okay, so let me write the query first. So that way we are clear. List out the departments or department numbers clearly. Depth numbers which are having the salesman only. Okay, so let's write this. Who will write this? Who was talking before? Russell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you control. Or okay, Bhumik, you have to give control because you are the admin, right? So you give the control to Russell. Keyboard control, not the.
You got it, Sangat?
No, not me, Russell.
Oh, Russell? Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah, Russell has control now. Okay, so you got the query, right? So list out all the department numbers which are having the salesman only. Simple query. Okay, the salesman is a string, right? So you have to mention the string in the.
You need the quotation.
Right. Yeah.
Salesman you need the quotation, single quotation.
What do I have to do?
Single quote. That's a single quote. Before, yeah.
Has to be inserted in single quote, not
single
double.
Quote, not double quote. Single quote. This field is working.
Single quote.
Yeah, character field, that's an except for the single quote. Yeah, we run it.
Okay, now run it.
Oh, can run it. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Data is not coming, but query is working.
Right.
I think they write down on uppercase and I write down on lowercase.
Doesn't matter. Query is active because
it matters. Doesn't matter. Okay, so say basically this salesman was mentioned like this, right? Now it will run. Okay, so this is a case sensitive language. So let's have a look at it again. And whatever is the data, including its case sensitivity, must be mentioned in the wait condition as is. So if you mention S capital, all, AL, ES, MA, and small, it's not going to fetch any rows, 0 rows fetched, right? So exactly same. Okay, anyway, good job. So let's continue using having and group by together. So this is the query. List out the employee numbers and employee names who are have having. Okay, is there any employee who are in the more than one department? I just wanna Smith 69. No. How to build this? Or having more than one manager? No, right? Same person doesn't have. Okay, let's build this. List out the managers. Who are having more than 2 employees assigned to them, and that means that manager is having 2 employees and more. Okay, so yeah, anyone else want to write?
I don't understand your thingy. How is it manager will gonna have 2 employees? Because all the roles here, that's independent.
Okay,
that's employee
yes. 7698. This particular manager has 2 employees, Alan and Ward.
Yeah,
okay, so we have to basically use
same
group by.
Same department, 30 departments.
You got the right. So 7209, that's a manager number. 7902 has only 1 employee. So do not display that. So basic queries list out the managers, okay, manager numbers who are having more than 2 employees under them. I think, okay, you got the query. You got the query, right? So this particular manager 7698. That means this particular manager is managing these 2 guys, Alan and Ward. Okay. So the query output should have this manager number. Likewise, just
okay.
find, yeah. Simple.
So you want me to write for you? Or
yeah, go ahead. Anybody can volunteer. Just raise your hand or speak. You don't have to mention employee name. So managers, numbers, and count star. Okay. Who are having count of employee number greater than 2. Okay, let's say greater than 1 because they may not be 3. I didn't check. So greater than 1. So let's modify the query.
So is it count?
Count star, correct, and give it an alias name, number of employees.
I think what you can do, manager ID. No, he's gonna show you the duplicate ID if you put like that, I guess.
No, we are going to group by. That's the whole intention, right? Group by will not duplicate. It will show. It will group by like this 7698 and 2. So this manager 762998 has number of employees 2. You know what I'm saying? The number. How many number of employees are?
I'm like kind of confused. Could you able to write down for me?
Yeah, sure. Anybody can write down, right? So count star. So alias name would be number of employees from employee table, group by, okay, group by employee number having count of employee number greater than 1. Okay, so I modify my query. Okay, now let's try
you need semicolon and
no,
one of, yeah,
not a group by expression. Why is it saying
space, little bit space, mgr?
No, space is fine. Space can be given.
You count the, and then without field this having clause is working, and then count up because having after count emp and then count start, this place also need for the emp number. Yeah, otherwise this is not working because
what, let's use department number.
Before declare the field and then after having is the same field.
Number of employees by department number.
No, Sangam, and then count, you put the star and then you put the department number.
Okay, go ahead and modify.
Yeah, just the department number.
Right example. Right example.
Yeah,
Copy and paste the, erase the star and then put to the department number. After count and then, yeah. No, other everything is fine. Select EMP number, count, and then put to the bracket for the department number.
Okay.
Can you put the EMP number, like, can you write down like this? Select count bracket EMP number, not employee from the rest of them.
I think it's getting problem on the department number.
I think we have to create different table structure. So if I create 2 more tables, that would be fine. But okay, you can try that, and let's create 2 more tables and we can work on them. But let's see order by. So order by class is used to sort the table data based on ascending order, descending order. So simple query would be, I'll just write select start from EMP order by. I want to order by all the salary. Okay, sal. Oh, if I don't mention ascending or descending order, what would be the default? Default would be ascending order. So all the employees data are automatically arranged in the ascending order of the salary. So let's mention ASC explicitly. Same thing, same data would be retrieved. Yeah. And if I want to display the employee data whose salary, I mean they're arranged in the manner whose salary is most first and least later. So you mentioned desk. I think you don't have to select. Yeah, that's it. So all the salary are displayed in the descending order. So you can play with this little more and also play with the having and group by. So the problem is we are not taking the right examples. So right examples will give you the right data. We are not supposed to use the having clause on the correct this thing. And if you want to fetch only few records, you can also do so. Mostly this will be useful because there is a timestamp like update timestamp and insert timestamp for each record in table. And on that particular day, we want to see only the last few records. I mean, mostly from the testing point of view. So if I want to only display the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records only, top 5 records, what would be the command? Select star from EMP, order by sal disk, fetch first 5 rows only. Okay, so basically I am only interested in top 5 salaried employees. So SQL command not properly ended. Start. Fetch first 5 rows only. Okay, so is okay. Let's Google. How to fetch first 10 rows in DB2 SQL.
This command is not working, Sangam.
No, this command should work.
Should work. Before I didn't use the face command. No.
This is normally used in testing order by number. Okay.
I think you can use limit. You don't need to use fetch.
No. Fetch is used. Fetch first 10 rows only. See.
Yeah.
Fetch first 10 rows only.
10 rows.
What's wrong with this guy? Fetch first 10 rows. See, or by okay. I can just mention fetch last 2 rows only also. Fetch first 5 rows only. Yeah, theoretically it is correct. I don't know why it is not working. Maybe it's a SQL developer doesn't take fetch 5 rows only. Okay. Anyway, so let's.
Can you write down everything on the uppercase?
I don't think so. First, let's say first 2 rows only. Fetch. Case sensitivity doesn't matter as far as the SQL language keywords are concerned. It matters only for the data. It says SQL command not properly ended. This is ridiculous. Command not properly ended. Cause action. Error line 22, column 37. Yeah, it's pointing. What is 37? I don't know. Maybe this one is complaining about this. It doesn't show any error in red. Okay, anyway, so you can just live with the disk only. Theoretically, that should work. Okay, just keep in mind whenever in automation testing we can use it. When I show you automation testing, but if you are using JDBC drivers for SQL developer, maybe it will not work. Okay, so
why don't you use limit 10? That should be the
go ahead and use it. I don't know limit. I never used it. So no, limit is the wrong keyword. It shows right there, right? Limit 10. It complains the same thing. SQL command not properly ended.
Something wrong.
That's okay. Russell, right? Yeah, leave it. So you can practice more on the your database or online database web W3 schools. Okay, so let's just continue the theory, and you can practical session you can have on Sunday, right? Anyway, you can practice, and we will complete the database and we'll jump to the SoapUI. So Bhaumik, can you also install SoapUI and or ReadyAPI and Postman?
My machine, before I installed Postman, I am not right
already
now.
installed Postman, then not today, you can install later, because I'm going to show that on next class, not today. Okay, leave that leave that limit.
Yeah, this one is complicated. You can watch the internet and then maybe.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is let me open this browser.
Because as a tester, we didn't use the limit, because developer they will use the limit.
Maybe.
We are not a developer. We need only for instead of the delete and commit.
Correct. Okay, so SoapUI download. This is a free version, so you can download this. Oh, oops, not this one. SoapUI free version.
Do you have a?
Yeah, so get this. This one is the latest. Can I go ahead and get it? You can install later. It will download right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just saving it. You can install once time. Okay, so now one more software is you said Postman is already there. It's going to be okay. Get Postman. Okay, download the app. Okay, so just to show you manual testing in Soap and REST API, but we will use REST Assured for automation, automating the SOAP calls and REST calls. Yeah, so do that, and okay, let's try the creating database again. Can you run this command and see? Creating table. Let's create
table.
Create table. Yeah, write down. Instead of me typing, if you type, it will be faster.
Create table name.
Okay, first create a database. Let's see. Just type create database QA. Create database QA. That's it. Run it. Let's see if it works or not. Not system. Yeah, database QA. Yeah, just run it. Invalid create.
Connect the database name.
VASE spelling mistake. Okay.
Oh, okay. Should run. Inner record during create table database already more. Okay, that's fine. We are already in a database. Okay. I got it. So let's create a table. So just type create table.
What is the table name?
Class. Okay. Let's three fields called CID. Class ID. The CID, just type CID.
CID, and then field is integer or int.
Class ID, integer, not null. Comma name.
Wait.
Second column name is name.
Name and varchar or character.
Varchar 20. You can take varchar. Varchar is better. Varchar, CHAR, varchar.
Oh. CHAR. 20.
Size, comma size.
Wait, my room I am in right now is North Carolina in the hotel. Lighting power is so low. And then third field is
Size. Size ZZ. Size.
Which field? Integer, int?
Yeah, integer. That's it. Yeah, just run it. CAD, not CAD. Class CID. Class ID or CAD. Can you correct it?
CID?
CID, yeah.
Okay.
CAD or class ID, whichever. CAD doesn't make any sense.
CID means, yeah. Sure.
Okay. Check for the syntaxes. Some syntactic.
Yeah, wait. Wait. Integer.
Closing brackets and.
So,
okay, go ahead. If you.
Comma.
Open. I think there are double bracket at the end. Yeah, just
yeah.
remove that.
I already put the double bracket.
You still have one more bracket.
Oh, 3 bracket.
Yeah, remove it now.
It took a long time. I didn't get the table.
Oh no, you inserted one more. Deleted.
Yeah, in the 2 and then 2 and then the semicolon. Create and then integer. Why? Because this one is that one, this one starting and then ending, and then not a one.
Ending is just one is needed, right? Okay.
One or two?
One.
Okay.
You're not using any max, right? So
okay.
run it. You don't know. Yeah.
No.
Error starting at line 24 in command. JIRA table class. How did you create the employee table? Tell me.
A long time ago I created.
Oh my god, long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Can I go internet?
No, that is correct. I don't know why it's not.
I don't memorize everything.
Okay, can you go to the W2 schools and run the same thing? Let's use the database correctly. I mean, whichever is working. Go to W3 schools, sorry. W3 schools. The W3 World Wide Web Consortium schools. Yeah, just click on the first one. Let's go to the first one, and click on that one.
Which one? SQL tutorial?
I don't know who was suggesting this site.
Yeah,
so
what
do you want to do?
We want to create a table in the W3 schools. Let's see if it works. We can stick to it.
Just scroll down.
Why we can go to the W3 school? Because we write down the internet for SQL basic command. That time everything is coming.
No. Come down. We are
scroll down. There is SQL tutorial. Just scroll down.
For practicing our SQL query.
The learning SQL.
Now just
click SQL intro. And then scroll down. Actually go up.
Go. Yeah, there was a box.
Just try yourself.
Try it. Just paste. No, down.
Down.
There you just was passing.
Little bit down.
Little bit down.
Okay, that's stop. Example, just paste your whole copied text.
Yeah.
Gonna create.
Okay, this one. Try.
Yeah, click on that one.
Yeah, this is working fine. Select, but can we create the table?
So you can actually remove this query and copy paste your query.
Yeah.
No, this one we are creating table.
Just try it. Give it a try. If it works, fine. No. Copy your create table. The text you are copied right from the SQL.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Just copy that query and paste it over there. So let's see if it can create it. I doubt it, but let's see. Yeah, copy.
Over there?
Just wait, error occurred.
Hit on the run SQL.
Yeah, I already ran it. I already clicked it.
So it says an unspecified error occurs. So there is something wrong.
Okay, Sangam. I'll go to the SQL basic command. Wait, everybody.
So let's see two tables called class and student.
Oh. Sangam, I got it. That's the thing actually.
Okay.
That's not yet. Let me paste the
Russell, take control and type it.
Okay. Take the control, Russell.
Russell got it. Give it to Russell.
Hold on. Let me paste the whole things.
We put the third bracket. We need the two bracket, not a single bracket.
As the statement should be.
Table name.
And if you want to try, then try it yourself. Yeah. It's going to show you the exact what you need to do.
Yeah. So let's just modify the same Russell. So do one thing. Let's say create table class. Just remove the persons and say class. But it's gonna create online. But where it's gonna show? If you come back tomorrow, it's not gonna be there, right?
No, that's actually dummy database. You can dummy find database, all of it.
It's read-only database. That's what it says. It will not create and store. That's why. Okay, let's take this copy and try it on your SQL developer. And if it works, we can use the same syntax. So just select it and paste it in our SQL developer. Okay, let me do it. Control C. Yeah, I am controlling. Hold on. Okay. If this works, maybe we are making a mistake. It's still complete.
Yeah, this one is working. This one is working.
Okay, so I'll just remove the names and put my own names. Create. Oh, okay. Class is a keyword, right? Class is a keyword. So let's use class 1 and CID is integer. Name.
Just to put 25. This one is 255.
20 is fine. And size integer. Okay, simple. Okay, let's remove everything else. So I think we made a mistake in this bracket.
Yeah, last comma, maybe I made a mistake. Last comma.
Yeah, that's I got it. Yeah. So okay, where is this gone? Oh, oops. No, okay. Let's run this thing. Create table class 1. Now it complains. What's
error.
Right. What is the difference between
difference is they are taking to the last digit, need for the in third bracket, need for the numeric or the varchar or like that. That's why is the problem. You put to the integer and then you can change the integer, okay? and then middle of you can create another field, maybe address or something like that.
Okay, so let's create another table. First, I want to create tables, then we can play with them. That's okay. So hold on. Create table student. Wait. Let me control.
And the student ID.
ID.
This is fine.
Student name.
Yeah. Name. Only for 20 or 25. Change the.
Don't want this. Okay.
Change the weight and the 225. Change it.
Let it be. I don't want to mess with this. Now it says boom, error. Wow.
You can error the semicolon.
SID, can you change?
You can error the semicolon.
Okay, SID is no, got it. Russell is right. SID is a keyword. We cannot use it. So maybe we are doing the same mistake. Yeah, when it is in black color, it's not a keyword. We have to go like this. It's in blue color, it's a keyword. SID is a keyword, right? So let me do this. It will work. Create table student ID.
This semicolon 255 and then after comma this one erases.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad. Okay, now it should work.
Yeah, right now table is
finally. Okay, great. Good
but
job.
last field no need for the comma.
Right. Select star from student. Okay, let's try the same thing on class.
Yeah, and then inside table.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's do little alter.
Alter table name and field address.
We'll add age integer. So I'm adding one more column, age, and we'll add data. Don't worry. Okay. So now if I run, it will have 3 columns. Age.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we will run alter table student. Now I will add student number integer.
Semicolon.
Okay.
Yeah, alter.
Now I wanna
insert from the
integer, right? Let me make age varchar 10. Okay, I can also alter the data type of a column. So let's try alter table student. All right. Then again alter column age char 10 or varchar 10 doesn't matter. Okay. Invalid alter table option. Okay. Age char 10 varchar. Okay, invalid alter table option, blah blah blah. Okay, so that changing from integer to varchar to didn't work. So let's.
You can use modify Changam, and then you change the field and then modify. You can use modify.
Alter is a keyword. Modify is probably changes from database to database, right? So
yeah, this one command is various.
Missing keyword. No, it didn't work. Modify is not the keyword either. Modify column age. Okay, so at least till so far so good. So if you want to drop column age, can we drop? Okay, that's a wrong command. So alter table student. I want to drop column called age. Okay, so let's have a look at student table, and if it has age. Now if I drop age, okay, good. So the age column will be dropped. Okay. Now I want to add again added, and okay, it's back. Okay, now let's insert some data into the student table. Okay, so how do you insert?
Insert into table name.
Yeah, go ahead and insert some data. Student 1, student name A, student number something, age 20. Just insert one record into it. So this is the command. Insert into table name is student, and column list you can mention or values.
Two way you can use the insert, and then insert.
Student number is, student ID is 1. Student name is a varchar. So let's say, let's use realistic names. Your first name is Bikas, right? Last name.
My name is Shukla. This one is another machine.
Forgot. Last serial number is 101. Age is 20. Okay, now let's run.
Yeah.
See if it inserts records into database.
Yeah, one insert it.
Now let's check. These are not important for testing, but we are building our own table to run the select queries. That's main. I want to focus more on select and update only because nothing else matters. Okay, so let's insert some more records. So basically, if you mention insert into table, right? Then you only want to insert into few columns. You only mention those columns. For example, serial number and age. Okay, unless you have student ID is not null. Okay, you cannot miss that. But this way you can only mention 2 values here. If you do not mention any column list, then that means you have to insert values into all columns in the same order that they are added, or that they are present in the same order. Student ID first. Otherwise, if you want to Shukla first, it's not going to work. So, and let's insert couple more to Russell. To 130. Okay, so likewise, can you insert 2 or 3 more records, Bhaumik, Shukla, quickly?
Okay.
So that we can play with it. That's the main intention.
That's it. We inserted 5.
Okay, that's enough. Let's see how many rows we have.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 5 rows. Okay, so using insert, we can insert the command, insert the records into database. So using create, we created, I just mentioned count. So you can actually share this SQL queries with everyone in the class by emailing. Create table. And okay, same thing here. And alter table and insert into table. Okay, so now we can also modify or update table. Okay, so the syntax is update table name, set so and so equals so and so, value, so this continues, and you can also put where condition. Okay, that's option. So let's update table student. Set.
Which
now
field?
we want to update student
is.
Okay, what do you want to update?
Is only for 3 fields. Yes, name.
Set. Okay, I want to take Shukla and I want to modify her from 20 to 22. Let's say. Okay, set age equals to 22, where S name equals Shukla. Okay, so first you get your query right, then you execute it, so that way it will. Okay, so one row updated. So let's check if it is not the employee table. Select. Let's cut this and paste it here. Okay, Shukla says, so basically you update the table and set what you want to update, the column name and column value. Where condition is optional. If you don't mention, all the ages will be set to 22. So just keep in mind, that's a dangerous thing. I mean, you just focus, unless you want to keep everybody's set everybody's so and so to so and so. But this is where condition is always better. I mean, realistically I'm speaking. So I have seen some colleagues who have actually updated everything without setting where condition. It just updates everything, so which is wrong. So let's update student set. I want to change. Okay, now the serial number of Nixon to 501. Okay, so that means let's say it's actually student number now. It's supposed to be class name, because 101 is a class, right? Okay, so student ID is fine, it's unique, but in the same class, I mean, Shukla might be taking the same class and Nixon might be taking the same class. That's possible, right? Okay, so Nixon's S number, or we can also modify this, but that's fine. S number to 101. So how can I set it? S number equals 101, where S name equals Nixon. Okay, so what's the
problem is S and O.
Okay, no problem. Let's see.
Field name is S and O.
Nixon, correct. S name equals to Nixon.
Field name, set, and then field name S and you put only for S and O.
Oh, right. S and O. You can actually read the error.
Yeah, that one is updated.
Yeah. So if you read the exception correctly, one row updated. No. Okay, so you can do so. Or now let's try little. You wanna try delete because you just created one table and you don't wanna delete, right? So you can try deleting new rows. Okay, new. If we have, do we have select star from class 1? Let's try delete on this because you don't want to delete student.
No, just you can rename for the student, student one, and then that time you can delete the student. That's
Last
it.
one was never created. Where care 250? What was the mistake in it? Oh, okay. Yeah, because the problem is this, right? So class name, I have to make the whole name. The blue color represents keyword that is reserved for the database, so we cannot use them. That's why it was showing error. Size, instead of C size, I will use C size. C size, okay. Now it should work. I don't see any other reason why it wouldn't work.
Okay, right now it's created.
Okay, that's a mistake we have been doing. We are specifying, just remember that, okay? I'll just mention note right here. Okay, note, do not use keywords in table or column names. Which are in blue color. Okay, so this just warning note. Okay, so our class one is created. Let's try some truncates and deletes so that it doesn't matter. Okay, let's insert at least one row so that we can play it. Insert into class one. What is the table structure? CID, CNAME, C size, right? CID, let's 1. Okay, CNAME is Saad is okay. C size, okay. 11. Okay, so that set a record. Yeah. And class 1. Okay, so now next time we can immediately create class 1 here. Okay, now let's first you wanna try truncate first or delete first? And what's the difference between truncate and delete?
Truncate, you will use the truncate and data and table everything gone, and delete, and then this one is recoverable.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's truncate. Okay, so truncate. Truncate, what it will do? It will. What the truncate will do?
Fully delete it, truncate, and then it didn't recover.
Truncate will remove on entire table data, right? Only table data. Delete will delete everything, including
everything,
parts, structure, everything. So that's the difference. So it will remove only table data. And next, delete
whole everything.
Table data with structure. Okay, so let's try truncate table class 1. That's it. Okay, table class 1 truncated. Okay, I'm saving this. Okay, so if I run SQL query, okay, so data is removed. The whole column still, as if we didn't insert anything to truncate. Okay, you got the picture, right? It will only remove table data, but structure is still remaining. That means columns are remaining without any data. Table doesn't have data, but you can still insert it, right? Now I'm inserting back. So one row inserted, and then select star from class 1. Boom, it is back. Okay. Now truncate will only remove the table data. If it has 10 rows, it will record all the 10 rows. Now let's try delete to see whether the whole table is gone. So even when you run after delete, when you run select star from class 1, what will happen? Yes. Delete from
Class which
class 1. Okay, so this will remove everything.
Everything.
If you put a where condition, it will only remove those records which satisfy the condition. Let's try both. Okay, so what it will do before any guesses? Delete from class 1, what it will do?
Remove structure and data, everything.
Right, yeah. So now one row deleted. If I run select star from class 1, it will not, oh, it will CID, CNAME, CSI is still there. Okay. Okay, let's insert records again. And let's insert one more record. And next 12. Okay. Yes. So select star from class 1. Okay. So 2 rows. So instead of delete from class 1, I want to mention the condition for deletion. So delete from class 1 where CID equals 5. It doesn't matter. So this is basically to put a condition which you want to delete. Okay, now if I run select star from class 1, it will still show the other row, other record. Right. Okay. So now let's get back to our select statement, because select statement is very important. So let's try class with a field with more records, so that we can run, I mean, in joins and everything. So let's 1. Okay, so now one question. If I want to insert 5 records at a stretch, like 1 Shukla 10, 2 Nixon 11, 3 Russell 12, all these 3 records at a stretch, what should I do? Instead of 1 by 1, I want to insert records, number of records at the same time. You can mention all of this by putting brackets. Can you try? Try at least 2 records at a stretch. Bomik, I mean.
Yeah, we have inserted or
insert.
Okay.
Try inserting 2 or more records at the same time.
Oh, together, huh?
Together, right, yeah. Instead of 1 by 1, I want you to insert 2 or more.
Okay, I'll change some field and then 10 or addition field I'll change it or no?
Yeah, that's it. You just mention them. Okay, you mentioned like that. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's it. No problem.
Okay. Now, okay. Only thing is you get all the records with the same. Okay, can you update the 3rd Shukla with different name and 4th Shukla with different name?
Okay, I'll do it.
Yes, use update. No, you do not use it again. Update.
Update. Okay.
Yeah. So take the above update student example for reference. Update last one.
Maybe app is common. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah, you can select the
I got it.
suggestion, and that way you don't go wrong. Yeah, right there. Update student. No, I want you to type it so that you get hands-on. If you copy paste, right, you don't get it.
Update which one update? Class
one. So you just type the whole thing. Update class 1. Set CNAME is equal to Rahad, where How do you change it? Right? Because every row is similar except for the row number itself. That's a syntactical error.
Field name is CNAME. Alright. Which
then you have to go by the, I don't know, because second row, third row, fourth row look the similar. And where do you gonna put a where condition? If you put where condition CAD1, all the three rows gonna get updated. So okay, let's do one thing. Let's delete the rows where name is Shukla and reinsert them one by one separately. So delete. Okay, just take new line. Delete from class 1. You can actually, okay, just give me a second. Okay, so if you are typing delete, right? Now it shows the syntax here.
Yeah.
Select it. Okay, now you can never go wrong because the SQL developer is giving you the syntax. You just change the values. You know what I mean? It's like a Eclipse giving you suggestions. Delete from table. Now type table name here.
Yes, table name here, class
1 where condition. So it is basically helping you. No, that's okay. Table where. Yeah, you don't have to mention table. Class where CNAME equals quote Shukla equals quote single quote Shukla. Okay, now run it. It will delete 3 rows.
syntax error.
Wait a second. What's wrong? Table are we doing?
We need the higher condition.
Class 1. No. The class 1 is a table, right? Not class.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, now rerun it.
Yeah, this
okay, now select star from class 1. Let's see the second. Yeah, now you have only 1 row. Okay, now insert into values. Yeah, just run one Shukla, then other.
Okay, I run one. This one and.
Oh, that's okay. Shukla is not there, so run for Shukla, run one for Rahad, run one for Russell, run one for Saad.
Okay, I'll change the name.
Nixon is already there. Shukla, did you run it? First you run for Shukla.
Oh, first run my, okay.
Yes, because it's not there. Okay, one. Now change Shukla and the number also. 2.
Yeah, I got it.
11. 3, Russell 12. 4,
yeah.
Saad 30. Now we will try some group bys and havings with a where, and yeah, we will end the class because it's already 30 minutes. Okay, now quickly try for one more so that we have enough data in the table, that's all. Otherwise, okay, now we have 2 tables. One is student and one is class. Yeah, that's enough. Let's quickly check class table. Okay, 1 2 3 4 6, it's fine. And student table has student ID, student name, serial number, and age. Okay, perfect. And okay, Now let's use some where condition. So these are all selects, right? So I'll just write select, and this is for where. Okay, now I want to set my query, then write the query. Set my query in English, then write query. So I want to fetch the records, okay, of students whose age is greater than 25. Okay. Now, how do you write this? Select start from student. Where? Yeah, you can tell me. You can.
Is greater.
Yeah, where? Yeah, automatically it shows here. So that's like a suggestion, helpful suggestion. Age is greater than. Okay. Greater than or equal to 25. Okay, I just modified my query. So if that is the case, age is greater than or equal to 25. Now let's run this guy. Okay, so all the persons who are age beyond 25 are equal are displayed. Okay, now we will use group by. Okay, now let's try truncate and delete goes. I'll cut this, put it here so that the select remains in the very end. Cell. Okay, you can try more wheres. Okay, that's up to you. I'm just showing one example for each so that group by. Okay, now aggregate is required. So just remember, group by is used with aggregate functions. Aggregate functions such as count, min, max, average, and sum. These are the aggregate functions. Count is for count of so many records, min, minimum of, maximum of, average of, number of, total of so and so by number of so and so, that gives average. Sum is the total, just summing up. Okay. Now, okay, this is the example. Fetch different basically student number is not the correct word. It's actually course number. So courses and number of students in each course, okay, from student table. Okay, that's my query. Okay, how do you write? Select. Yes, tell me. Aside student ID, count star. So basically count star represents number of students. All right, number of students from student group by. Okay, now I want a group by
student name, number of student.
Student name you cannot use group.
No, SNO. This one is you mentioned number of student SNO.
Right. S1 is supposed to be course, but that's okay. From keyword not found. Okay. Okay, so the problem is this has to be one word.
Yeah, and then alias name is one word.
Right.
Together.
Or if you wanna use separate words, just use underscore.
Underscore, yeah. Or you can use as and then
Yeah. So let's. You don't have to select all. Just put the cursor on the line and you run it. Group by expression, not a group by expression. This is the same error we got. Okay. Okay. So we will work on this group by and having in the next class. It's already late, right? So Shukla, who send these queries to everyone, reply, or can I copy and see?
Just copy and send them everyone.
Yeah, got it. I will share the notes. So group.
Yeah. Okay.
SQL query.
And put the notepad and then send the everybody.
Oh yeah. I cannot copy it actually. So you have to just share this. Where is it? Oracle.sql. Just send it to everyone so that everyone has. And every day, I mean, one more class I will finish database. Next we'll jump to. So this file, everyone will get it and they can open. Right click and open. Hold on, don't move. Right click and edit. It will open in the notepad. So yeah, that's it. So it's just like a notepad file, and you can use the same file. Okay. So now I'll end this session tonight here, and we will continue. Okay, one more thing. This Thursday is Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, Thursday is the Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, so I might not take the class. And Friday.
No, Friday. Friday is not a class.
Oh, you
No.
Saturday, probably, yeah. In the morning, I'll take the class. Okay. So this Thursday, we'll skip the class because it's Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Shangam. Thursday you off the class.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Thank you. You too.
So, what's the what's the software you call?
SoapUI and Postman.
Postman and Soap, yeah, everyone get them installed. SoapUI and Postman, so that we can be ready.
Is it Postman or Postmate?
Postman.
The mailman who comes every day to get you the mail. Okay. So Shukla, don't forget.
Okay, right now I send it. Otherwise I forget.
All right.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night. Bye.